Hi, everybody. My name's Mielle Fox. Welcome to my kitchen. So, I am one of the co hosts here for the Lead from the Heart Summit, along with Cindy Blazer. And I thought I would just provide a short little video for you to kind of give you an idea of what am I about, what's my interest, what do I enjoy sharing with others, and how have I used what I've learned and know and experienced to walk myself home to my heart. So, as far as a fancy title, I don't know that I really have one for the video, but I guess I'm gonna call it maybe, I don't know, uniquely coded for, the commonality of all of us, I guess. I don't know what else to call it. So this is basically what I have to say. My philosophies are that we are all here in this lifetime on Earth to experience Earth School. We are energetic beings, souls, energetic beings that reside or who reside in this human body. And as a result, we will experience human stuff while we're here. Each of us is unique, just like your fingerprint is unique. We're no AI. We are totally unique. And why are we unique? Well, it's because we are coded specifically, which can be translated, if you want to call it that, numerologically on the date of birth. There are a lot of systems that give you insight into things about your personality, what you may or may not have for influences and how you choose to respond and react to different things in your world. So I'll just keep it super simple because I don't want to make this really complicated, but I just want to share the highlight of how is each of us on this earth so unique, so special, so we're special without being special. Do you know what I'm saying? So my personal philosophy is that we are all divine sparks of love from universe, God, Gaia, spirit, whatever terminology you choose to use, but it's to represent a power that is greater than our 3D existence on earth. That being said, we are very uniquely coded by the time that we arrive in our human body, which therefore gives us certain energetic influences. We're all connected, we're all one, we all came from source, we will all return to source. But in the meantime, we're here on Earth School and we get to have these earthly experiences, good ones, bad ones, difficult ones, easy ones, the whole thing. And there's each of us also has the capacity through choice and free will to shape and mold and filter what will the expression of our experience here on earth be. So I Hmm. My blueprint idea of how does this work is when you are born, in theory, you're there. You're aligned, everything is synced, you're good, and then you're a little human baby. And your little human baby goes through childhood, teenagehood, adulthood, grownhood, the whole deal. And in the lifetime that the human experiences here on earth, you will have a variety of things occur pretty much based on choices and decisions. That being said, as a child, oftentimes our thoughts, our patterns, our emotions, our beliefs, everything is conditioned by our environment, by our family, by schooling, by our neighborhood. It's not 100% totally on a kid. But certainly, as we grow to be teenagers and adults, we have a shift in capacity, certainly as adults, to decide is the tape that we played as a kid doing any good for us as an adult? And that's really what I mean by free will and choice is that for every instance, every day, the bajillion times a day that you have a thought, have a feeling, have something that triggers you, whatever the thing may be, you have in that moment the capacity to decide how will you choose to respond. Will you react or will you respond? So energy being 99.999% of everything is very interesting when we talk about whole wellness, wellness in multiple planes, mind, body, spirit, or the four planes, physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual. And it's really a connection of science and spirit, which is truthfully for my tagline for my business is the connection between science and spirit, how science meets spirit. Because the reality is that there isn't a reality. I mean, that's really basically the gist of it. The capacity for creating and having whatever it is you choose in your life is completely up to us as an individual based on the choices that we make. Pretty much, we all live our lives through the filter of what we choose to see and act and do and have. And I know that's a little bit difficult to swallow, and that there may be folks out there saying, well, no, that's not so, but yeah, it is. So pretty much your life is like a movie projector. Like what you project is what you experience. So the other way to say that is thoughts become things. And if you want to get real sciencey about it, that's a reality because there's actually a measurable connection of a thought, an emotion, an expression, a degree of which side of your nervous system is regulated or dysregulated, secondary to those events. And then it plays forward, plays forward, plays forward. And there you are. So, to make it very simple in terms of what's out there, there's the whole concept of quantum physics, which is basically about energy exists in a wave pattern. And what we experience as humans is what we call particulate, meaning that when you collapse or focus down the wave to a particular point of energy, then it presents as a physical manifestation of particular matter. That being said, reverse that sentence. And basically, what I'm describing is the infinite capacity to create and have whatever form of life you choose. So let's back it up to numerology again. Why do I say we're all uniquely coded? Because there's energy held in everything. There's energy in, why do you think there's 7 musical notes? Because each note holds a certain vibrational frequency of sound. Okay, so we all know sound is a form of energy. Light is a form of energy. There's all kinds of energy that we can measure, scientifically measure. So numbers also hold a capacity of energy. There's energy associated with planetary cycles. Why? Because there's an electromagnetic pull between the sun and these planets. And therefore, when they are closer in proximity to that planet, there's more energetic expression, right? So I know some of you are like, what, woo, what? No, not woo, actually science. But there is a little tiny bit of woo in there because you have to be willing to expand your capacity to think and envision beyond what you physically see with your eyeballs. So a lot of people are like, well, that's just nuts. Okay, we're given our 5 senses for a reason. Why? Because we're human, and our humans require this kind of it takes in information so it can process things. We need to do that in order to survive on Earth as a human. Our soul doesn't need that out in wherever the galaxy, but our human needs that. And so that is why we have 5 senses. And that is why there's an argument or discussion about, well, what do you see? What don't you see? What's real? What isn't real? All the things. So let's go back to just talk about that numbers hold energy. Energy can be actually measured and translated vibrationally, so that for each of us born on a certain day with a particular coding of our energetic expression, we have absolutely a unique blueprint that is specific to us as we hold all of us as one, the commonality of being divine sparks of love. So, what I'm trying to say to you is we're all very different. We're all very unique, but we're all brought here with that same capacity. We all hold the same capacity for love and expansion and service, all of it. What is my purpose on earth? The thing that everybody wants to know. What am I here for? What am I doing? Okay, well, what you're really doing is figuring out how to walk your way home to your heart, how to walk your way home to the resonance that speaks to the divine through love, which is love. That is really like what your journey is, truthfully. There's a lot of detours, man. Man, oh man. I'm a prime example. Like my GPS must be broke because I'll tell you, I've taken a lot of side trips finding my way back home to my heart. But I'm here to tell you, if you can start to remove the blocks that we create here, the stories that we tell ourselves, the things that we think we need to believe are true, when if you actually took a second to really lean in and listen to your heart space, it's going to tell you if something is true for you or not. And learning to listen to that is going to help you walk your way back home to who you really are, to the truth of who you are. So that's my little video here for, you know, lead from the heart. I mean, I'm just so excited to share this platform with other presenters globally. It's really an honor for me to have collaboration here for this project. Cindy's been a godsend doing graphics for us. So it's just a really beautiful coming together of the consciousness and the collective consciousness with the shared message of let us lead from our heart so that we can really, really change and shift the world one heart at a time, which is really what we're here for, because that's what we do with our time here on earth. All right. So listen, I hope you enjoy all the presenters. They're amazing. They're absolutely amazing. And below each video, there will be a descriptor for each presenter about their website or their IG or however you might choose to reach out to them for further support and information. If you've got questions, by all means, reach out to either myself or Cindy. And I really thank you for your time and coming and hanging out here on Lead from the Heart Summit. Love you guys. Thanks.